Yo. What's happening?
What up? We on one today.
Yes, sir. Got something new today, huh?
We on one today, man. They done fucked up. You gotta let the cat out the bag, man.
Man, I see you got a hell of a setup over there today, man. They got you in the kitchen today.
Yeah, we in the kitchen today, man. For all you non-believers, I know I be talking about it. It's the first one coming out the vault for y'all, man. Y'all about to see me whip something up, man.
Man. Had a hell of a week this week, though, huh? Good week, everything good?
Yeah, this week was straight, bro. Like I said, like we talked about last week, I really use this week to practice everything we've been preaching. I've been making my own schedule. If I don't want to work after 3 o'clock, I'm not working after 3 o'clock. If I don't want to be to work at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm not coming to work till 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Refocusing, recentering that energy, man. How about you? Your week been straight?
Everything good, man. Been in that gym hard. Shit. That's all I can do. Take care of myself, man, and keep moving.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So yeah, it's another episode. How y'all doing today? Episode 2, Circulating Game. Got something very special today, man. We're gonna call this episode right here Cooking with Young OG.
Cooking with Young OG, man. Hey, so today we had some debates about this. Where I'm from, at least my family, we call it stewed beef and rice and gravy, bro. So today that's what I'm whipping up. I got my green peppers. Trust me, they already washed and clean. My onion already washed and clean. I got my beef soaked in vinegar, washed in vinegar with a lime, so all my meat clean. And y'all about to see me whip this shit up, man.
Hey, what that do for the meat, man, when you clean it like that?
So that vinegar gonna kill all them germs. So like I challenge anybody. I know a lot of people say they do, but most people don't really be cleaning their beef, like they steaks and shit. But I challenge you to just do it one time, bro, and your first rinse, you see how much bullshit come off there, all that blood and shit and all that. I don't know what it's called, all that slimy shit come off of there, you know what I'm saying? It's really good for chicken too. You know, you get a piece of chicken, you take a chicken fresh out the pack, like say a chicken breast, and it feel all greasy and shit. That's germs, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's called, but it's nasty. So you put that vinegar on there. I let it soak in there for a minute. Then I go through my washing process, rinse it a couple times, and then I hit it with a lemon or a lime and a little bit more vinegar, scrub that down real good, and just keep rinsing it, running through a rinse until the water pretty much clear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I clean all my greens, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Nah. That's good though, because that's what we come here today. Cooking something good, bro, and that's our whole thing today. Like we said, we circulate game, so we go on every branch. Today we cooking today, and we trying to find the best way of cooking the food we love, the healthiest way possible. And you see, already starting from the washing process, man. That's something new we need to all try because people don't think about that. They assume that the meat come from where it come from clean. Nah, and that slime you talking about, bro, that's mucus. That's good to have that shit out. That's what causes cancer, man.
Yep. So I just learned something new. I just know I clean the shit, man. But bro, you could really cook and eat what you want to eat, bro. What I learned over the years in my cooking process, because one, I got high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be very careful with how I season my food. But with experience, I learned different ways to make your food taste good. You know what I'm saying? And when you really think about it, bro, when I'm cooking something like a steak or any type of beef or any type of meat, bro, once you get used to that lifestyle and not really using too much salt, bro, you start to realize that just the natural taste of the food tastes way better than dumping a whole bunch of slap your mama on there, whatever that shit called, you know what I mean? A whole bunch of Tony seasoning. So I'm a big fan of, for people who interested, the Dash seasoning brand. They no salt at all, salt free. You know what I'm saying? So you can get as heavy as you want to get with it and cook your food, cook whatever you like to eat. You know what I mean? I also when I cook my food, like right now I'm about to get my pots hot. I don't use like Crisco and all that shit. I use olive oil, avocado.
That's important.
Olive oil. Yeah.
Good healthy fats. Good healthy fats. Yeah. That's very important.
I think a lot of times,
and I agree with you on that seasoning because I buy everything, try to buy everything black on. Most of everything I try, even though y'all see me with something that ain't black on right now, but most of I'm doing better, y'all. I buy black on, but I've been buying some Brian seasoning out of Omaha, Nebraska, man. A family member make his own homemade seasoning, bro. All kind of seasoning. Talking about that's all I've been using for the last year. I hadn't bought store-bought seasoning in I don't know in a while, probably last year.
And bro, imagine like, because one of my goals is when I get a house, before I retire and shit, is to be able to have enough space to plant all these different things that we would use for seasoning. So all my shit, I'm growing it. It ain't going through no processing or none of that. All the seeds, all the herbs that you would want to use, I want to be able to grow all of that. You know what I mean? Because I think it's important that we get back to that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this shit, that's why it's so important to clean all your food. A lot of this shit go through processing. It sit in the grocery store. They tell you it's fresh because they sit it up and got water running over it all day. Like, nah, bro.
That should be picked too right, bro. That's the thing. I never had a real apple in my life. I only had store-bought apples. I never had an apple off a tree. I done had pretty much every fruit off a tree except for apple. I done had grapes off the vines, all that, peaches off the tree. Don't taste nothing the same they do as a store.
No,
but I love to taste a real apple. I guess I'm gonna have to go up to the East Coast or something up there, Massachusetts or Boston to get me an apple, man.
Bro, my granny in her backyard, and I'm pretty sure it's still back there, had a lemon tree, had a big ass orange tree. I think she had a grapefruit tree back there.
Man.
And I don't know if you ever had this. It's a Japanese plum.
Yeah.
Nigga.
They be good as fuck.
Nigga. So you go outside, when we was kids, we go outside, play hide and seek, get hungry, pull a lemon right off the tree, pull an orange off the tree, eat that shit. And you absolutely right. We would never eat store-bought oranges. Everybody just go to Granny house, pick oranges when they ready, and take them home because the shit tastes totally different, bro. Right. Tangerines. My auntie had a tangerine tree. We would never buy tangerines out the store. Go to Auntie Eunice's house with your grocery bag, fill it up with tangerines. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what people missing though. And all with the whole thing with the food though, like you go to different communities, like they got this old classism stuff going on. You go in the black neighborhoods, man, you see nothing but fast food, fried food, them little one-stop shops. They go in there, you can buy all the different chips and shit like that and snacks. All of it's killing us, bro, and it's bad for our kids.
Almost like they're doing this shit on purpose, man.
Yeah, they are. They are doing it on purpose, man. And the crazy thing is our community is so naive to what we put in our body. If you think it's all good, bro, like people sit up all day and drink sodas, don't drink no water, none. Like at least drink some juice.
And wonder why when they wake up in the morning, they can't go outside and look directly in the sun because they head blasting.
Yep.
That's why right there, bro.
I love sun gazing, bro.
Yeah, bro. But niggas really be like, I be at work, a nigga will be drinking a Monster, and in the same sip, damn, my head hurt like a motherfucker. Well, bro, you just drunk like 4 of them bitches, bro.
That shit stink, bro. I hate them damn energy drinks. They stink. And I done tried them, bro. They kill my stomach. That's how I know that shit ain't for me, bro. I always ate real clean, bro. I hate that nasty shit. Them motherfuckers stink, bro. I hate
and then that's the thing too, bro. Like people get on this eat clean wave and basically they're in this starve themselves, bro. Like pay attention to what the fuck you eating. Pay attention to how you seasoning it, and you good. Me, I'm 227 pounds, motherfucker. I'm not fat. You know what I'm saying? I just pay attention to what I'm eating. You not finna catch me eating. I mean, I have my Wendy's burger here and there. But you're not going to be catching me eating fast food 7 days a week. Anybody that know me, 9 times out of 10, when you call me, what you doing? Shit, I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? But so enjoy your food, bro. But just do it in moderation and pay attention to what you eat.
Yeah, and that's the way to live long though, man. Through the food, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the secret right there. Food and water. That's what you put in your
body. One thing that I did do. And I think I'm going on about shit, about 8 years now. I don't eat no pork.
Nah, I don't either. I eat some down home sausage. That's about that's the closest I'm getting. I ain't gonna say close, that's what it is. But yo, that down home sausage is one of a kind, but I don't eat no pork, bro. I'm trying to get away from chicken on the real. You know, chicken starting to be disgusting to me, man. I don't know if I just had too much chicken or what. Yeah, but I love fish though. Anybody know me know I'm a fish man. You know.
You trying to stop eating chicken, bro?
Man.
That's kind of hard, bro. Because
mass production, bro.
I will eat chicken wings every day of the week.
Man, that's my favorite part too, the wing.
Yeah,
man. So you gonna walk us through, man. What you got going on right now, man? I know we kind of got away from that. Man. We back with cooking with young OG.
Yeah. So right now, what we got going on?
You got to get your mic, your other one. Yeah.
All right. Let me get it right. Excuse us, people. You know.
Yeah, we doing something new. We doing something new for y'all.
Yeah.
But it's all worth it. Circulating gang.
All right, we here.
Yeah.
So right now, as you can see, I'm just cutting up my vegetables, chopping it up with my dog while I do that. I'm about to get the seasoning, the meat, and everything. And I ain't never been culinary.
Put the camera back down on that food. Let's see what you got going on, man.
All right, man. I ain't never been to culinary art school, so don't criticize me on how I cut my vegetables. I just like to make sure they big, a little bit more flavor. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna get my pot going. Hey, everybody need to go to Walmart and purchase one of these Dutch oven pots, man. This shit.
What you like about the Dutch oven pot? What's it compared to like a regular pot?
So
the cast iron pot.
So it's I would say it's more durable, and it is cast iron. Actually, it's just coated on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So it got it's more durable than your average pot. You know what I mean? I got all different types of pots, but this one a little bit more durable. And yeah, bro, it's like non-stick. You could throw that bitch in the oven. You could cook anything. You could cook a damn pie in this motherfucker if you want to.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But let me get y'all set up a little bit better. See, I came prepared.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna put y'all up a little bit better, man. All right, people, we here. All right.
Oh yeah, man.
So, like I said, I'm getting my vegetables cutting up. I gotta prepare myself to cut this onion because I hate cutting onions.
Mm-hmm. Cutting what?
Onions, man.
Oh.
So make some room for myself.
You know how they say onions make your eyes burn, bro? They never make my eyes burn, man. I learned from the great Emma Lagasse. See, I always have my onions, and then when I have them, I set the half flat. Just cut those down in lines, however thick I want it. Come across it. That's it. I don't understand. I never had mine to burn, but like I said, I learned from the great Emma Lagasse how to cut onions, man. Shout out to Emma.
So when you half it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not cutting through the core. See, the core, that's the shit that be making you cry. You know what I'm saying? So if you split that bitch down the middle like that and not fuck with the core, then you should be good. I just don't like doing it.
I got you.
So we seasoning. Stay heavy with your seasoning, man. So I'm
using.
What
kind of seasoning is that?
Table blend, dash. Right. And then, I got my herbs, they pro, whatever they say. You know what I mean? These are fresh bought seasonings, so I'm still opening some shit up. And I don't measure everything. I just eyeball it. I ain't never, unless somebody was baking a cake, I ain't never seen nobody in my family measure nothing. Everybody just cook.
I would. My granddad always tell me, and my mama, cook with your nose, bro. I literally cook with my nose, man.
Yeah.
Whatever smell good, I know it's gonna taste good because your smell got to do with your taste too, which makes sense. So for the folks out there that think that's crazy, what I'm saying.
So you people that be cooking, and I'm putting a cup of this and that. If your shit don't smell good before it hit the pot, bro, you ain't got nothing, man.
No shit.
You need to rinse that shit off, man. Go back to the drawing board, man.
Yeah.
So
what is that now? How you said what's the name of it?
This one Italian seasoning.
Gotcha.
It's Italian seasoning. Don't worry, I'm gonna put some gloves on before I get it all mixed up and all that.
Use gloves, man.
Yeah, man.
I see.
So this right here, I've only ever seen this seasoning at a grocery store called Safeway that we got here. But it's another type of Italian seasoning. It's pretty good. Get that on there.
So where you get your so like your idea and like your taste with blend with seasoning, like where that come from? Like your background, your state background, or what? Like
honestly, bro, before I was one of the niggas, give me some Lawry's and I'm gonna whip some shit up, you know what I'm saying? And then 2018, I guess I've been had high blood pressure, but 2018 that shit really hit me real bad. I went to the hospital to get my yearly checkup, and motherfucker took my blood pressure and started panicking. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? And my shit was I don't want to exaggerate it. It was 207 over 180 something. I'm thinking everything good, but I'm walking around, vision blurry as hell, fucking head pounding in one spot, go from a headache to a migraine. And at that point, they told me straight up, it was like, you running the risk of walking around and having a stroke. Well, 2018, shit, I was still in my 20s in 2018, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, bro, we got to get this right. So I just started doing research and watching a lot of different YouTube videos and shit like that, and start figuring my own way on how I could make my food taste the same, but start using, instead of just straight up salt, use the different herbs and shit like that, you know what I mean? And find seasonings that's either low on sodium or no salt at all, you know what I mean? And once I mastered that shit, yeah, I don't give a damn how much Tony seasoning you got in your cabinet. I don't really think a nigga could fuck with me when it comes to seasoning some food, man.
Yeah, man, and people pay for that real seasoning, bro. They don't pay for that bland ass shit y'all be getting at Applebee's, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. Shit. That's the truth. I appreciate good seasoning. That's why I appreciate the food trucks and stuff more than the restaurant. Because the restaurant starting to suck. Tastes good, but shit sucks. Yeah, man.
And all that shit, it seems like shit be pre-cooked. They just throw the bitch in the microwave, man.
That's basically what they do, man. I had an inside source that worked for Red Lobster. They said they prep their food in the morning times. And so, like, for the evening, when you want what you want, they just throw it in the oven, bring it out to you.
Shit, that's crazy, bro.
And let me know if I'm telling the truth, audience.
That's crazy, bro. Cause you ain't lying, though, because one day, nigga, I go to Chili's. I want to get me a beer and shit, just sit back. But I like they Southwestern egg rolls. So I go to Chili's, I order, and bro, it was like 2 minutes later, my egg rolls came out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? So for you restaurant goers, what you do, and I learned this from Gordon Ramsay, don't touch your food, touch the plate first. If the food was cooked fresh, the plate shouldn't be hot. If the plate hot, they mean they threw that bitch in the microwave. Then you eat the food. If the food is like unbearable, like you just put a slice of pizza in the microwave for 5 minutes and you all that, bro, nah, hey, tell them, hey, come on, get this, bring me some fresh shit, bro.
That's it. I never knew that. So if the plate is hot and if the food is unbearably hot, because I hate my food hot. I know folks be like, oh, I like my food hot. I hate my food where it be burning my mouth. Bro, I never knew that. That means they done warmed it up. See?
Yeah, bro. They done put that shit in the microwave, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So now we about to drop the beef. What I'm doing is I ain't one of them gravy pack type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is I'm gonna brown all the meat first, right? Let all the meat get browned, then I'm gonna take the meat back out of the pot and then drop my onions and my green peppers in there Let all that cook down, and then hit it with some beef broth and a beefy onion pack, the soup mix, But that's how I make my gravy.
So how you got the fire though? Like, is that called
So,
you searing the beef, or you just what you calling it?
So I'm searing it pretty much, just browning it. I'm not cooking it all the way through. I'm just browning it, because once you put all your beef broth and everything in there, then it's gonna stew down real good. But
So you're gonna use the cook off from the beef and the vegetables for your gravy.
Exactly.
Okay, this sound okay. I wish I could smell that shit right now.
Yeah, man, it's smelling pretty good right now, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll let that go. Always clean your mess, man. If you keep your kitchen clean while you're cooking, your food gonna taste 10 times better, man. Telling you now. And I don't play that shit. We gonna be clean. We gonna be healthy.
Yeah.
We ain't finna just be doing anything, man.
No shit, bro. That's the best way to be, man. I hate cleaning up after I cook. I clean while I cook, bro. Like Trick Daddy say, you clean while you cook, bro. You know how to cook, man. You ain't gotta make no mess in the kitchen.
Man. Because the food be, bro, just really think about it, bro. You ever been to somebody's house? Yeah, I'm finna cook. They got grease everywhere, shit just everywhere, bro.
I don't eat that shit. I don't eat everybody cooking. I don't even want that shit.
Just keep your shit stirred. And the crazy, you know what I like about doing this beef stew?
What's that?
Or any type of stew, really. If you do it right, bro, your meat gonna brown. Your meat is gonna brown. And you are creating a broth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So adding the Swanson beef broth, that's just added to the flavor. You know what I mean? Pull the flavor out the food, like the natural flavor. All that salt and shit, bro. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So with your texture of your beef, I don't like my beef done. Especially like my tips and my steaks and shit like that. I like it kind of like medium rare, medium well, kind of. I don't like it done. I hate dry ass, stiff ass beef. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like for it to be buttery. I can better get through it tender though. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit flame broiled most of the time. So like with the tips right there, well, the beef stew you making, how to texture your beef, man? Tell the audience the texture of that beef, man.
So basically it's gonna get cooked down. Like when you make it's a stew, so it's gonna be cooked all the way through, but you're gonna be able, by the time I'm done cooking it, you're gonna be able to pull the motherfucker apart without even trying, you know what I'm saying? But if we talking about like steaks and stuff like that, maybe we could do that one day. I like mine medium rare, you know what I'm saying? So my method for that is I'll grab me a cast iron. I think everybody should have a cast iron in their house.
Hey, man.
If you don't, then you fucking up. I grab me a cast iron, throw it on the stove. I don't put no butter, no grease or nothing yet. I just let it get hot. And then depending on, I like strips. I like the New York strips. So if I get one, most of the time they had the fat on the edge of it. So I use that. You could use that for your grease. So what I do, once my cast iron is to the heat that I prefer, then I put that side with that fat down first. Let that fat sear and render down. You know what I mean? That's another thing too. A lot of you motherfuckers be cooking steak and don't be cooking that fat down. You motherfuckers gonna choke one day, bro. Man, cook your fat down, man.
Cook that fat down. Try to get it off of there, man, because we don't want to clog them arteries. That's what I'm talking about. We want to cook healthy. That's the whole thing of this whole show today. Trying to cook. We were trying to show y'all ways to cook food y'all love, bro, and eat. And have it on a better way than just loaded with salt and just ways that we've been knowing how to cook.
Bro, everybody get you a thermometer too, man. Since we talking about cooking steaks, man. So medium rare, I'm going for a temp. I'm doing a sear because my pan gonna be hot. So I'm doing the sear depending on the size of the steak, no more than 2.5 minutes each side after I done rendered the fat down on the side. Then I'm removing that. Throw your butter, you turn your heat down, let your pot cool down a little bit, throw your butter, a little bit of olive oil in there, throw it in there when you know the pot is cooled down enough to where it ain't burning your olive oil or your butter, because burnt butter is disgusting.
Yeah.
Get you some shallots, cut you up a shallot, put some thyme in there, or even some rosemary. Let that all get married together in that butter and that olive oil mixture. And then you let in your steak. So I like to put mine like on a rack. So it's not sitting directly on something, it's just sitting on a rack. Because if you think about it, bro, when you cook your food, even if you take it out of the pan or whatever you're using to cook, it's still cooking on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you let that sit, let all your stuff marry together, then you throw the steak back in there, get you a spoon, tilt your cast iron pan back, and just base each side. Just keep basting the motherfucker. Just keep basting it. One, that shit, it's gonna make it tender as hell, and it's gonna make it juicy. And if you do it right with your rosemary, thyme, shallots, garlic, and butter, that shit you don't need, because steak, people be seasoning steak with everything. You don't need you need pepper, garlic, and salt, or salt, pepper, and garlic. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't need that much, bro, because you throw all that seasoning on them steaks, man, you taking away from the flavor of the beef.
Yeah,
that's why I like steaks.
Right. The importance, though, like with my success with steaks, are marinating. People don't know that marinating is important with them steaks, man. It helps soak up stuff, man. You marinate it what you want to. It help break down the meat, make it more tender too. Like you said, you were talking about you clean out your beef with vinegar and stuff. Yeah, I like to soak my my steaks in apple cider vinegar. I'm sorry. Get that mug tender. Oh boy. Yeah, man. You know, I ain't really a baser, but I'm gonna try that, man. I use the cast iron skillet, but I ain't really a baser, but I'm gonna try that, man. I usually cut little slits in it, stick butter down in the little slits, man. Keep flipping it.
So try it, just basting it, and then try it your way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But don't cut the one you baste. And when you actually done cooking it, when it's to the temperature that you want, just let it rest for about 10, 15 minutes. And you're gonna see a major difference. Like, and I'm pretty sure if you cut slits in it and you sticking butter in it, your steak juicy. You know what I mean? But if you don't cut it at all and let all that stuff, like if you put it, say you put it, you take it off and you done cooking it, and you just sit it on the cutting board, and you don't see no juice like running up underneath it, that means all that juice is stuck inside that piece of meat, bro. So when you cut that motherfucker, I cut my steak with the grain, obviously. You cut that motherfucker, man, all that juice gonna start running out and shit, man. Cut it, plate your food, pour that juice back on top of that motherfucker. You got you a meal, man.
Man, look at this boy, man.
I'm cold, man. I'm cold, man. I think like kind of this kind of goes with what we was talking about last week, bro. I get a lot of peace out of this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I done been pissed off, ready to put it in the air. Like, nah, let me just go to the grocery store, find me something I want to cook, cut some music on. Anybody know me, I'm gonna cut some Anita Baker on in a minute. That's my go-to, and then I'm gonna just cook and it seems like all that shit just go away. So cooking like a release for me, for real, just like the journey and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then you get that pride to create something though. Like that's a lot. That's the thing though. Create some shit. Like once you just get in the whole trend of creating stuff and seeing the results and shit, it teach you appreciation, man. It teach you how to take time. You know, I know some folk like to cook with their fire up high, man. You ain't cooking if you got that fire up too high. You gotta have that fire just right. Let that food cook.
You ain't doing nothing but burning.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think for the young people, like all men want the woman, you know, niggas want to be taken care of. We work hard. I'll just be honest. But at the end of the day,
you got a little buzz. Flip your mic. You got a little buzz. I'm listening at you.
All right. At the end of the day, bro, make sure like you could do some shit yourself, bro. That I think the whole thing with cooking, you know what I'm saying, is I never wanted to be like, if my woman ain't cooking for me, I ain't gonna eat. Nah, that's crazy to me, bro. Because you ain't gonna be with nobody. Like you gonna have times where you gonna be single. You gotta be able to take care of yourself, bro. And that's just how my whole family was raised, bro. Like if somebody doing for you, cool, be appreciative of that. But don't like make sure you set yourself up to where you ain't worried when they decide that they want to stop doing for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like niggas will come home mad because they ain't cooked, bro. Fuck all that. All right, you ain't
Yeah.
cooked. Just let me know before I get there. I can stop and try to find me something at a restaurant or go to the grocery store. You know, come home and cook.
But that's why what I be telling them, all the women that's gonna watch this, if you tired of your nigga complaining because you ain't cooking no meal, if you want to be cooked for, just send them to Young OG's Culinary Art School. I get your nigga right, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's the truth, though, man. You cooking up right here in front of us, man. Let us know what's real.
Bro, I remember first time me and your brother went to Korea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think none of them niggas believed I could cook, bro. I fed, it was all of us. You know, the whole clique. Bro, I fed us the whole 9 months through, nigga. I'm talking about Thanksgiving, Easter, shit, randomly just cooking, bro. Then it turned into a nigga was feeding the whole barracks. Everybody, hey, can you cook this for me? Yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. I think that's gonna be because anybody know me, I want to go into like the food truck industry. But I don't really care about the money when it comes to cooking, bro. I get enjoyment out of, first off, the process of doing it, and then filling people's bellies, bro. I just like feeding people, you know what I'm saying? Cooking makes me feel extremely good, bro. That shit take a lot of stress and anxiety off of me, you know what I mean?
Man. So what I'm getting from it is cooking makes you feel prolific. Yep. And that's good that you're saying that because we have, you know, like we had last week, the word of the day, and the word of the day was value. Today we got the word of the day, and our word of the day, RIP to Nipsey. Let me start off there, man. The anniversary that went through, you know, the death of Nipsey, RIP Nipsey. This is a word that he used a lot, prolific. Go on to tell them what that definition say, OG.
So we got prolific, present in large numbers or quantities, plentiful. I want to start this off like this, bro. I'm a shit talker, bro. And I'm one of the best shit talkers. If anybody know, I will make a motherfucker cry. You can't talk with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you come trying to debate me about some shit, bro, have your shit together. So I'm somewhere a couple of weeks ago. And again, I'm a Nipsey head. I love Nipsey. I love who he was and what he represented more than his music. So I like him as a person. And we having a conversation talking about Nipsey. The nigga say, man, prolific, a strong word. Me being curious, George, like, hey, you gonna make a comment like that? I just want to see where your head at. You know what I'm saying? I say, we basically asked him what he meant by that. He was like, bro, like, I don't know, that shit crazy. So now I was like, well, what does the word mean? Like, you tell me in your own words what it, to be an amazing person. What are you talking about, bro? that is not what it fucking means, bro. It means to be plentiful, bro. That word goes with words like production and abundance and shit like that, bro. And basically what I'm getting at, niggas, stop just saying anything to keep up with the conversation, bro.
Man, stop trying to fucking sound smart, bro.
Yeah, man. Use some fucking common sense, man. But yeah,
watch too many cartoons. You be in social media and the comments and shit too much. Hey, my boy Track like Kendall say, you ain't taking care of your dog full of worms and ticks. Man, y'all stop trying to sound smart, bro. Do some research. That's what we come on here for, Circulating Game. We're gonna help y'all do some research. We're gonna tell y'all the things to research, like the word of the day. Prolific. Yeah. Everybody probably been using it. Y'all been seeing it on clothes and stuff. But go ahead, man. Finish what you was telling us, man. So you give us a good example.
Yeah, of prolific. We ain't finna give that nigga too much juice, man. He's a young guy. So, but for me, knowing the definition of prolific being plentiful, and then you compare it to all those words, you talking about your production and then abundance. So producing in an abundance, pretty much. You know what I mean? That's what I think of when I think about the word. I don't really feel like nobody really used the word before Nipsey said it, but it was in line with the path he was on, in my opinion, because he was producing at a rapid rate. You might not get a mixtape every Friday, but he had his hands in so much shit. Right. Now you think about everything that he did for his neighborhood. He had a whole plaza with like 10 different, it was more than 10, a few different stores, bro. That's prolific, you know. You producing in abundance opportunities for your peers, for the people coming up under you that's in your neighborhood. You producing all these different things that they could do. That's what I think about when I hear prolific, man. It's like even when I do my job, so I'm an instructor. I teach people how to fly these drones and shit. And I would say prolific would go in there because I produce at a high, I'm not making an example of it there, serious. I produce at a high rate. When you talk about doing this job that I do, I produce in abundance. I teach everybody. I give everything I got. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it means to me, man. What about you?
Same thing. You know, I heard the word. You know, I do the definition. You know, so basically what I get from it is when I hear stuff like that, when I hear people say it, what's the actions of being prolific? You know, like what are ways that we can practice on being that word of prolific, you know, instead of just using the common slang or just coming up saying something because somebody else, like let's start speaking words. And when we say it, we actually know what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it, man, you know, it's many ways, you know, people are prolific every day and just through cooking, being a father, being a mother, being a good friend, you know, being a good coworker, meeting a random person just anywhere, you know, just giving them good knowledge, a good game, not even good knowledge, just good game, a good spirit. You know, you being prolific. So it's many ways instead of just, you know, I know people see it as this big money word or whatever. It's really simple though. And that's how I see prolific. You know, I never really just been a person to use it. You know, I'm a regular person. I just use really, you know, regular words.
Yeah.
But I think
we ain't no wave riders, man. I'm not saying that I just walk around saying prolific all day.
Right.
Beginning though, it's like, nigga, don't come talking to me like you know some shit and you don't even, you just
that's what I was getting
at.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, you know, and because on the conversation we had at the word, you know, and I seen some merch. I seen somebody had made some fire hoodies. My little cousin had got some. He's stationed in Germany. Some hoodies that say prolific. You know, that word just been popping up. And like I say, Nip Def came, you know, a couple of days ago. So it is good to enlighten people on the word and on what it means. You know, we ain't finna be out here like you say, ride away saying dumb shit, talking about a good man. And then if he uses context clues, where the fuck would you even get that thought? Do niggas even use context? Do they know what context clues
are? I don't know, bro. Nigga, I'm telling you, niggas say anything, bro, but they never say the right thing. Let that sink in, man. You niggas will say anything, but you don't never say the right thing, man.
It make me want to ask somebody, why you want to bother me? You see me sitting over here, man. Why you come talking to me, man?
Yeah, man.
Like a nigga come up just tell somebody nowhere, just you see the Vikings score, blah 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 blah. Man, what the fuck you want, bro? I'm sitting up here, man, thinking about it. What I'm gonna cook today. I'm thinking about what my Dolphins gonna do next year. You come fucking with me, man. Prolific. That's being prolific, but that's being prolific in a negative way.
Yeah. Niggas want to be prolific in the manner of aggravating the fuck out of you in abundance.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Listen, bro. I brought up this whole doing the word of the day thing because I really like what you said and what we spoke about on the word value, you know what I'm saying? And we just, you know, it forced you to really dig into some shit and see what some shit mean. And hopefully somebody watching this, they'll be like, man, let me figure out a word that I done heard before. Let me just look that shit up. You know what I mean? Because Niggas gotta educate themselves, bro.
See, folks too lazy to look stuff up though. They'll hear the word and then they'll try to bite into it from what they hear the person saying. That word kind of get from it. What you doing over there, man?
Oh, you know, I'm just taking my meat out and pot. Hey, look, all that right there. Keep all that. Keep all that, man. Let me show y'all the meat, and let me show y'all what I said earlier. So if you ever want to make your own broth, man, just stew you some meat real quick. So what I could do, if I was doing that, say I wanted to, I'm gonna use the juice, but say I wanted to separate the juice from everything, you get what I mean? And later save it for like a soup, like a beef soup or some shit. So what I would do is I would just get a strainer and just run that bitch through the strainer, put it in the mason jar, set that to the side, put it in the freezer, let it sit in the freezer till I get ready to use it. And Smart. Now you got your own broth. Huh? Smart, and that's man. That's what I'm getting at is, you know, like people use the gravy. The only package you ever gonna see me use is one of these, man.
What is that?
That's it. So this your beefy onion soup mix. But all that, you know, people go to Walmart and they got the whole section of all that shit is full of salt and everything else, bro. Don't use this shit.
Them packs, some ready to go easy packs.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Most people do it because they lazy as hell.
How much olive oil you put in there? Avocado olive oil.
So if I eyeball everything, so with my measuring eyes, I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. I'm gonna drop these green peppers. Boom. Y'all hear it.
Sizzling.
Y'all hear it. And again, I like to keep my peppers big. I feel like it'll give it more flavor. Get that stirred around. Turn my fire down a little bit because we cook, we don't burn over here. So always pay attention to your fire.
Y'all, what? Down. What you say now?
I say we cook, we don't burn over here. and all you motherfuckers that be tagging me in Snapchats, sending me pictures to my phone, we got money over here. Put some money up, man.
Man, you know
put some money up.
Put mine up. Okay, you speaking to me, you talk about all that. I'm shooting shots. Hold on, I can't hear you. Your mic. I still can't hear you.
You got
there
it
you
now?
Go. Yeah.
Hey, but put your money where your mouth is, nigga.
Man, I'm ready. I told you.
Let's go on a vacation. I'm letting niggas pick the menu. You pick whatever you want me to cook, I'm cooking. And y'all heard me say I ain't eat pork in 8 years. Can't nobody cook no pork like me. Right now, today.
I don't even want to cook no pork. I go at you with that steak. And then you really talking that noise, man. Make some gumbo, then you can cook. I know I got the most fire gumbo.
Hey, I'm a cold nigga. You already know that, bro. You done ate my food.
Man, why would I give up and say you cook better than me? I'm just trying to show you. And you know what I'm saying? You know what? We got viewers, and our viewers, you know, they tapped in. We got 3 people that 2 people so far. I got to check again for a third. 2 people that want to book one of those books so far. The subject art of not giving a fuck. So I tell you what, for our viewers out there, we're gonna have something coming up, man. Let's just get a viewer, a fan, to come on that vacation with us and taste the food and see and let them get back to the community and let them know what's going on.
Hey man, I'm a life changer when it comes to this cooking shit. Everybody need to understand that, man. Anybody that ever had a plate of my food, y'all know what's up, man. And then on top of that, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that, man.
So what's your side? What's your side? So your rice is on the side you gonna have?
So my rice, and sorry guys, you know I be in a whole nother dimension. So y'all ain't gonna get to see my other side, but I'm probably gonna go grab me some fresh green beans, make that with some garlic, some butter, things of that nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever use that sea salt or that pink sea salt?
Hey, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
I told you I do this, man.
Yeah, that's a healthier blend of salt for y'all people that think y'all can't get away from salt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't stripped down. It actually got some minerals in that kind of salt right there, that pink salt, that sea salt. I love that sea salt.
Bro, it's so important that, I mean, we don't know everything. So go do the research, bro. But it's important that motherfuckers start paying attention to what they eat.
Yeah.
Like real shit, bro, because, you know, you eat McDonald's every day. You putting an expiration date on your life, bro.
Man, did you see the video when they poured the hot lava on top of the Big Mac? Lava rolled off the hoe.
God damn.
That video probably like 10 years old now. Probably look, you know, talking about just rolled off of it. Just beat it up and rolled off of it. Somebody kept a Big Mac out for a year, holding even deteriorate, didn't do nothing.
That's crazy, man. It was a long time ago. Y'all about 10 years old. It was a video that came out in some country. Motherfucker bit into a Big Mac and it had a rat inside it.
Gee, that's that bullshit. How y'all don't see that?
So just let that sink in your mind, bro. You got a bunch of 14, 15-year-olds because all they think they young, dumb, and full of cum, man. Just call it what it is, bro. So they ain't paying attention to cleanliness when they making your taco at Taco Bell and shit like that, or fixing your burgers. Just think about that, bro. You know
I worked at a grocery store at a young age, man. I didn't give a damn. Yeah. They say put the eggs in the bread, you know. I used to have to do the eggs, the bread, and milk. Man, I go out there, knock that hoe out. Shit, 30 minutes, I'm sitting down in the back, man. I probably go out every hour and put everything, refill everything. I'm sitting in the back chilling. I ain't care. Like, I didn't want nobody to ask me, hey, where can I find the sugar? I don't know. They asked me, why you don't know? I don't know. I work on the milk, the bread, and the eggs. I don't know what nothing that. And then so I got in trouble one time. Well, you gotta go for so I'm gonna walk around this. So I didn't give a fuck about customer service, man. I'm not a customer service type guy though. I'm still like that. I'm not a customer service type guy. I'm real independent, man. So
my thing be talking about customer service. They go to these restaurants and these people be rude and nasty. Bitch, I didn't tell you to fill out an application to be my waiter, motherfucker. Yep. So get your shit together, get out there and go get it and find you another job if you unhappy, motherfucker.
That's why I don't fuck with these restaurants, man. I had a woman put her finger. Last time I went, I ain't gonna even say the name of the place. It's a little bar though, like a franchise bar. Lady brought me out. I didn't order what she had brung out. And then when she brung it out, I'm like, ma'am, it's cold. No, it's not. I say, yes, it is. I say, look at it. She gonna talk about, I see some steam right there. I said, ma'am, don't insult me. Say it's cold. I wouldn't be telling you it's cold if it wasn't cold. She got her finger, bro, this part of her finger, and put on the food and said, I told you I can feel a little heat. I looked at that bitch. Oh, I didn't mean to say bitch. I looked at that lady. I said, go get your manager. She said, I'm just saying, go get your manager. Yeah, we probably was the same age. I had to get in father mode. Go get your manager. She wouldn't get out of the manager. We get it. Hey, I don't want nothing else. I just want to let you know the lady put her finger in my food. We ain't paying for nothing. We didn't eat nothing. And we did.
Hey,
never go to that place.
I would have been fucking hot, boy.
No, they gonna tell me it's hot. You see the steam? You crazy? You tell me, do you see the steam? Motherfucker.
God damn.
I can see the steam coming out. I forget what it was, but it went in, like I say, and the crazy part was what I ordered, that wasn't even what they brought out. And then when I asked, like, why y'all didn't bring this out? And she was like, oh, that's that they just put that on the thing. They have it at other locations. So why this big bitch that sat up here and put her finger in my food didn't tell me that they were like, what is you doing? Been talking all over the food and shit, spit coming out of my mouth. That's why I don't fuck with these restaurants.
See, nah, like bro.
Today, bro, it's just people nasty, bro. You know, you put gloves on to clean to mix your seasoning in your meat. That speaks a lot. Folks
That,
nasty.
and that's not for the episode. That's just natural shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, bro, like I said, bro, I get it. I get a certain level of enjoyment out of feeding people. Obviously, ain't nobody here but me right now to feed. But you know, I like taking care of people, and food, I think, is one of the best ways you can look out for people. You know what I'm saying? So do it the right way, bro. Like, and then I was always taught, you know, cook from the heart. You know what I mean? So I cook with my mood. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, you know, bulky. I want to eat some stewed beef. You know what I'm saying? But for those that are just like the men, you know, that might be single, you tired of eating fucking McDonald's every day, and you want to learn how to cook, you're going to get more of these videos. But whenever you do start cooking, like, cook from the heart, bro. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing with me. I just feel like it make my food healthier for me. Like, I feel good after I eat it versus, oh my God, I got to rest and cook. So I'm like, nah, bro. Everything I cook, I'm taking my time with it, man, because I really put a lot into this shit.
The feeling of being prolific.
Yeah. Hey, so y'all need to go get y'all some of that, man.
What did that say?
Better than bouillon.
What the fuck is bouillon?
Bouillon, man. It's like you ain't never seen a chicken bouillon cube.
Hell no, I'm from Louisiana, bro. What the hell is a bouillon?
Man, they use bouillon, man. It's
that's
like
somebody's last name.
it's like a stock. Like you got vegetable stock, chicken stock, beef
like
stock.
browning sauce.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
If we use browning sauce, we never called it what'd you say? Better than bouillon.
Yeah, y'all use browning sauce. Y'all be cheating with that shit. Man.
How? Here we go. How?
Bro, you don't need that.
What you mean?
Get you about a good 2 scoops of this here.
Bro, that's roux.
Drop
that's some paste, right?
Yeah, it's paste.
With that browning sauce, you don't have to do all that mixing. You don't have to worry about that shit burning at the bottom. You got to mix that constantly, probably.
See, that's being lazy.
How's that being lazy, bro?
That's being lazy, bro.
Okay, then. So you telling me then when you go to the gym and you take protein after you get done working out, that's being lazy too.
I mean, I don't take no protein, so I can't take.
I'm just saying, for example, we all know the beneficial of it. It gives you what you need in mass numbers. Being prolific, the word of the day. That's what it is. So you telling me that the browning sauce, there's something that's already, you know, you can say mass produced. Yeah, that's bad. Or what's the word they be saying? Processed, but I don't think browning sauce is processed.
Why
you know
not?
what I'm saying? And it's low sodium. I can't hear you. No, I think the whole mic disconnected. Excuses, y'all. We have a little difficulties. Yo.
All right, people. My bad.
Yes.
My bad, man.
But yeah, you gotta stir that shit constantly, man. You know that browning sauce, you don't have to stir it, man. And folks use that for a lot.
Bro, that's cheating, bro, and that's lazy. You use this better than bouillon, man. Shit, you gonna have you something in the pot cooking up real.
That's something I need to try because I never heard of better than bouillon.
Go right to Walmart. They got vegetable version. They got chicken. They got beef. Shit, I think they got one for seafood too.
Is there like is there like a Oriental something?
No,
season?
I don't think it's Oriental.
Man.
All right. So,
let's get one more look at that. Hold on. Let's see. Bring it a little closer. Let's look at it again. Hold up.
This shit hot. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that's all flavor at the bottom.
So you cook your vegetables down to they crunchy, or you cook them down to they kind of give in, kind of fold a little bit.
Today, like halfway. I say halfway. All right.
Might have put a little water on it out here. You scraping that pot?
No, we good. Because what I'm about to do now, remember that broth?
Oh.
Good, man. Don't trip. I got you. Don't trip. This is what I do. Put that on there. Because now I'm about to hit it with this beefy onion soup mix. You don't hear no scraping no more. You don't hear no scraping no more.
Sounds like water.
Hey, so what's up with your one dude, Andrew Tate?
Well, the boy got a lot going on, man. And the Passport Bros, you know, we always speak about Charles White. He went off on the Passport Bros for all week. But so from what I see, man, the dude is an ex-kickboxer. He's from Romania. They got him labeled as a super misogynistic man. I seen one video. He said he was laying in the bed. He woke up. He had a bitch right here. This is what he said, y'all. Excuse me. He said, I had a bitch right here, and I had a bitch right here. And I said, excuse me, hoes, I need to brush my teeth. I just said, God damn. So basically, he's getting these women, you know, and they, you know, having a good time or whatever. He got a lot of money, cars, all that, but huge following. Got arrested for him and his brother for sex trafficking and gang organizations. I think he got like a cult following him, but they just released him, man. Guess it's what they call an alpha male, huh?
That's a horrible representation for alpha male, bro.
Very horrible. That's what the world giving him.
Yeah, so I watched.
That's why I say that's what they call.
So I watched the Vice thing they did for him, the Vice documentary on him. I watched both of them. What I get is, I feel like he was just one of them people that was called what it is. He was a square growing up, got into boxing, got a little size on him, and now his insecurities just bleeding out on everybody else, on all these different women. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I mean? I think he got some real issues, like just the way he was talking and shit. And like there was one portion of the documentary where the nigga was switching in and out of character and shit. Like everything, like it's like he putting on a whole facade for the people. You know what I mean? It's not really. It's another part to him. But as far as like with the women, the shit with the women go, well, I don't really agree with that. But I think that comes from some shit, some past trauma, some shit that he been through. The reason why he act the way he act towards the women, you know what I'm saying? Because he gotta feel like he dominant in the situation. You feel me?
Yeah, and I see he be with the Fresh and Fit boys. I used to try to check them out. They was cool at one point, but then I started seeing how they do treat the women, how they talk about, you know, how they just are. You know what I'm saying? I could tell, and I saw. That's what I'm saying. You can't look into people that you like. I started following on Instagram. I just seen how lame they was, man. I was like, bro, these are not the type of dudes that I want to sit up and waste my day listening to, you know, weird ass, funny talking ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, God bless them. They got a speech impediment and all that, bro. But it's just some shit just ain't seen right. And they always had the same type of chicks up there on their cast. And Andrew Tate like them same type of pretty, clueless women, you know. And it's more out there than that. It's more out there than that.
But that's
what you got going on now.
I'm putting some just some more beef broth. So I'm gonna put enough beef broth to cover it. But there's so many niggas like that in the world, bro. That's insecure and shit, and then they somehow find a way to trick. You know, it ain't even just women, because he got a whole most of his following is these weird ass men that's buying into this bullshit that he keep talking about.
Yeah.
But you know, all they doing is stroking his ego and making him be something that he probably been chasing for years now. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga should have been canceled, bro, because they had a whole video, nigga beating it. He was beating his girlfriend or something when he was like 21. At the same time, beating her, asking her, "Who do you belong to?" Like, nigga, what? What the fuck are you on?
Where you saw that at?
I seen it on the documentary. They put that shit in there.
Really?
I said, bro, trip.
Bro. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
that's the type of people that we turn our attention to, and I don't get that.
I mean, I get the whole alpha male thing. I feel like that's just a part of life. Being a man, everybody want to be that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But to the point where you know degrading people, women and men, just for some to satisfy your own ego or to hide your own personal insecurities, you tripping, bro. If you got to do all that, you's a square, and you always gonna be a square, because it don't take all that, man. Keep that shit playing, man.
Yeah,
all true. That extra shit, bro, is weird. You know what I'm saying?
It's true, man.
Now we gonna cover that.
How long you cover the meat for?
Shit, that bitch gonna cover and cook for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So y'all gonna get clips of, the aftermath. And this was just a dry run, you know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna have a better way of doing it. I might already be set up and everything, and we might just go through the what I'm seasoning with and all that. You know what I'm saying? You. So this is just something that we trying, man. Nothing too major.
So let's go through it again. What you had what you made today for us, man?
So today we had stewed beef and rice. You know what I'm saying? All the seasoning I used had no salt. The only salt that I used was just now at the end was the pink salt.
And our objective for the seasoning you described and all the pink salt and other things like that, because we want to cook food we love the healthiest way possible. Want us to live a long time, man. Want us to live a very long time.
Yep. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I use beef broth, the better than bouillon, and that's the thing. Like the stuff that I use gonna give it the flavor anyway. Mm-hmm. So I ain't gotta be heavy with a bunch of salt and all that. I use my herbs. I use 2 different types of Italian blend seasonings without salt. I use my table blend, dash season, and then my pink salt, and then all the rest of the flavor gonna come from the beef broth, and then the better than bouillon.
Yeah. Is that beef broth low sodium or is it regular? Or you recommend low sodium, regular sodium?
So I recommend low sodium for your beef broth. I went in the store today and they didn't have that, so I just had to grab the regular shit. But that's why I just kept it light. I'm probably not gonna use no more of that. I just used it to cover my meat up in my pot so that can get cooked down properly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Rice on the side, stewed beef and rice. And he made the gravy out the same beef that he already used. Or showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, is ways to be able to, shut your food and recycle. That go a long way with us in our culture. Yeah, they shut our food, Yeah, man.
I ain't using no brownie.
Wait till I have my cooking show, y'all. Wait till I have my episode we cooking. We gonna show y'all. We're gonna show y'all what it do. I ain't taking away from the man now. We're gonna show y'all what it do.
Oh yeah, so far, I just want to put it out there. We never flaw. The books, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I'm just waiting on the word to come pick them up, and then those 2 people so far that won them, yours will be shipped out by
appreciate y'all support.
By the middle of this week, man. Yeah, hell yeah, definitely appreciate
y'all support. Man. And we had the word of the day today, y'all, was prolific. Prolific.
Yeah,
don't let these fools walk upon y'all using these big words, man. Straight up, man. It tell you right there what prolific means. So if y'all hear it from us and y'all see it, y'all know it's real game because we circulating game.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Man. That's the definition of right there. We gave y'all examples on what it is, being fruitful. Simple as that.
Yep.
Simple as that. Well, bro, I think there's been another solid, interesting, different episode.
Yeah.
Showing y'all the versatility, like always. And I sat back. I wanted you to do your thing and, watch you cook, bro. I sat back, man, learning stuff myself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the bouillon.
You're gonna get a lot more of this, man. I always camera shy. I mean, I wear the glasses and shit. But this shit bringing a lot out of me, so y'all gonna get a lot more. Y'all might just get some straight cooking videos that's gonna drop on the YouTube. Honestly, I might whip something for Easter. I might make a whole video for Easter, send it to my dog, let him do what he do with it, and drop that. Hey, Ed, too. Be patient with us, man, because again, I ain't tech savvy, but right now I'm in the process of working to get us on Apple, get us on SoundCloud, get us on Spotify, man. That'll be coming soon. So for y'all that ain't got time, you might be at work or something, ain't got time to really pull out your phone or whatever you're using to watch a video, you can download the shit right on the app, listen to us audio, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We really do, man. You know, we enjoy coming out here talking, you know, chilling with y'all too. We just be chilling, man. We just be chilling. We're gonna have a big deal come soon, though. Get these guests back rolling in. Y'all let us know on that. Support, man. Let us know what y'all want to see. And let us know how we doing too, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Much love.
Well, bro, until next time, man. I think we had another solid one. We're gonna get y'all the clips of the food, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
We out.